If everyone can please rise. You may all take your seats. Well, thank you all for joining us for our annual South Metro Remembrance Ceremony. This is one of the most important, if not the most important events that we hold every year to remember those that we've lost. We appreciate everyone being here. We appreciate the families. And this is a very special, special occasion to truly honor those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. So now we would like to begin by calling up our Fire Chief, John Curtis, to say a few words.
Well, good morning, and thank you all for joining us today. On behalf of myself, the South Metro Board of Directors, and the entire South Metro Fire Rescue family, we are incredibly grateful that you are alongside us for this solemn and significant occasion. We'd like to thank the district's elected officials, many of which are present today. From South Metro's own Board of Directors, neighboring city council members and mayors, to local and federal representatives from the Colorado legislature. Alongside our hospital and educational institutions, your continued support of our organization's mission and our people is always appreciated. And most importantly, I want to extend our deepest thanks to the beloved family members of our fallen firefighters and the members of South Metro Fire Rescue, both active and retired. Whether we are honoring you and your loved ones here or from afar, your presence means the world to us, and your continued courage, strength, and resilience displayed are always admirable. We are here today to reflect on the enduring memories of those we've lost and to ensure that their sacrifices continue to instill change in today's fire service. To my brothers and sisters in blue, honor the 10 men on the wall in front of you. These brave individuals made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. They embodied courage, commitment, and grit, only to have their careers stopped short in their efforts to serve this community and be there for their loved ones. Never overlook what you have right in front of you, your families, your friends, and arguably the best job in the world. For each of us here, we come together as one family to reflect. Their legacy strengthens the unbreakable bond we share throughout the fire service and those that know what the job entails. And their names forever connect us through service, sacrifice, and a shared mission to take care of others. The firefighters we remember today were cherished sons, fathers, brothers, friends, mentors, and every one of them an essential pillar of the South Metro family. They gave all they had doing what they loved, protecting our communities, answering the call, and serving selflessly. As you see behind me, our memorial wall stands as a powerful reminder of the ultimate sacrifice made in the line of duty. A goal at the top of the list for any fire chief is to simply never add another name to that wall. A commitment from our organization that we take very seriously and are reminded of every time we walk into this building or any firehouse. We think of them, their lives, their stories, and the legacies that they leave behind. Today, we honor and remember John Cernich Sr., John Wood, George Burton, John Hager, John Elling, Jeffrey Christ, Eric Sondeen, Mike Freeman, Troy Jackson, and Tony Palato. Each of these firefighters helped build the foundation of who we are today. Their spirits live on in the firehouses, our culture, and our mission. As I stand before you today as your fire chief, I want to emphasize how deeply I understand the importance of these names in this ceremony. South Metro's evolution to one of the leading agencies in America is based upon who these brave men were, what they stood for, and the lives they impacted. Often we say the investment in our people, training, and equipment is driven by the sacrifices of those who came before us. Their loss has shaped change, and their memory guides our progress. And today, progress means recognizing not only the dangers on the fire ground, but the health and risks of our members, what they face during long after they are on emergency scenes. Sudden cardiac death remains one of the leading causes of firefighter fatalities. By enacting preventative wellness initiatives centered around cardiac screening, South Metro has been able to reduce the risk to our firefighters and prevent these catastrophic events from occurring. Following through on a promise to address, through action, that the cause of several of the lives lost on this wall behind me was not forgotten. Cancer remains another profound threat to firefighter health. At South Metro, this reality is deeply personal. 6 of the 10 firefighters on our wall lost their lives to job-related cancer. Every fire exposes our crews to carcinogens, even with the best protective equipment and the strict decontamination procedures that we employ. The risk never fully disappears. Recently, I had the privilege of speaking with Tony Palato's sister-in-law, Elise Blazovich, to highlight the vital work underway at the Colorado Bioscience Association and other critical healthcare research institutions in support of the federally passed Multi-Cancer Early Detection Screening Coverage Act. I am grateful to our legislators and to our community partners for recognizing the undeniable cancer risk firefighters face every day, and that coverage matters and early detection matters. And giving firefighters access to these advanced screening tools is a critical step in protecting their futures and the futures of their families. As a fire department and alongside this industry, we carry the responsibility to protect our members throughout the duration of their careers and into retirement. Aggressive, yet safe and consistent standard operating procedures, robust staffing on apparatus, along with prevention and early disease detection, must be treated as a priority to align operational deployment with resiliently strong-minded and physically enabled firefighters and paramedics to best serve those in need. We owe that to those we have lost and to those still actively serving. And finally, if we pause for a moment and truly reflect on why we are here today, it comes down to the badge and what it means to be committed as a public servant. When a firefighter swears to the oath on the badge they bear on their chest, it means more than a decorative medal worn on a uniform. It represents a civic duty to show up when others are facing their worst day through a commitment to serve something greater than oneself and to put their lives on the line for someone they've never met. The 10 individuals we honor today carried that commitment with courage, humility, and relentless dedication. They answered the call, stood ready when their communities needed them most, and ultimately gave their lives doing the job they loved. Their sacrifice is the highest expression of what this badge represents: answering the call, service before self, and the understood willingness to give your life protecting our community. May we never forget these 10 individuals, and may our actions to build upon our shared mission of saving lives, protecting property, and serving our community encompass the extraordinary impact they had on our organization, our district, and all of those who continue to wear or support the badge. Thank you very much.
Attention all personnel. Today, June 20th, 2026, we gather together to remember and honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to the citizens of South Metro Fire Rescue and the communities we serve. We honor them today, not just today, but every day, by carrying forward the mission they so courageously have held, a mission now strengthened by the lessons learned from those fateful days. To the families of the fallen, we stand with you. To our fallen, we will never forget. We will continue to stand the watch. Dispatch split and hustle.
Today we gather at the South Metro Fire Rescue Fallen Firefighter Memorial to honor the lives and legacies of the 10 individuals whose names are now eternally woven into the fabric of our department. A permanent tribute to their sacrifice, their service, and their unwavering dedication to our community. The men and women of today's fire service face a constantly evolving and increasingly hazardous environment. We adapt to our strategies and refine our tactics to meet the challenges of modern-day response. Yet, through all the challenges, one thing remains the same: our mission to save lives and property, even when it comes at the greatest of costs. This is who we are, this is our calling, this is the tradition of the firefighter. Though our tools and techniques evolve, the fire service remains steeped in traditions more than 200 years old. One such tradition is the sounding of the bell. In days past, the bell signaled the start of a firefighter's tour of duty. It rang out with each alarm, calling our members to respond, day or night, into harm's way for the sake of others. When the fire was out and the alarm had ended, it was the bell that marked the completion of the call. When a firefighter paid the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty, it was the mournful toll of the bell that announced their passing, echoing across the station and through the hearts of those left behind. Today we carry forward that tradition, using the bell not just as a signal, but as a symbol of honor, respect, and remembrance. In tribute to the 10 brave individuals that we honor today, whose lives and legacies now live on within the hearts of every member within South Metro, we will ring out their final alarm. May we forever remember their service, their sacrifice, and their place within the South Metro Fire Rescue family. 3 rings, 3 times each, a firefighter's last call. They are going home.
Uniform personnel, attend up! Present on! Present. Up.
Good morning. My name is Jeff Hulley. I'm a captain with South Metro, and I have the privilege of serving as one of our fire chaplains. As of June 1st, 2026, we have lost 30 uniformed personnel across the United States in the line of duty. That's 30 fathers, that's 30 mothers, 30 sons, 30 daughters, 30 husbands, 30 wives. And that's profound. Not only that, it's 30 fire families that have been deeply affected by loss and tragedy. And South Metro is not apart from that grievance or from that sadness, as we have lost people of our own even this same year. With that, I give you guys the choice. If you would like to, please bow your head in prayer. Lord, we just ask grace. We ask your patience. We ask your kindness. We ask your protection over our brothers and sisters who serve today. And God, we ask for peace, patience, and understanding for those families left behind of our fallen. God, continue to look out for us, and God bless South Metro Fire Rescue. Amen.
Well, this concludes our Remembrance ceremony. We want to thank again everyone for being here with us this morning. Thank you to our elected officials. Thank you to our board of directors. Thank you to our partners. Thank you to our colleagues. And most importantly, thank you to the families. We will truly, truly never forget those that are on our wall, and you are always part of our family. So thank you for being here. Before we conclude, I want to remind you, please feel free to stay as long as you'd like. We do have refreshments over here on the tables, and feel free to stay as long as you'd like. With that, will everyone please stand while the honor guard and pipes and drums are released and all uniformed personnel are dismissed.